Mark, I know how I found your book. How you usually authors write what they know? What attracted you to Dark Clouds, Deep Mercy, The Grace of Lament? How did you land here?
It was a bit of a journey. I started preaching through some of the darker Psalms, and part of the reason is that those Psalms seem to express something that, in my own experience, I found to be lacking in church and in conversations with other people. In our own experience, a lot of people didn't know what to do with our pain. They didn't know what to do with the struggle that we were having. It seems to me as though most Christians kind of live in two ditches, either the ditch of denial, like everything's fine, or the despair, I must not be a Christian. And so I wanted to help people pastorally know how to deal with their grief. Started preaching through some of the darker Psalms, the Lament Psalms, and then we walked through the book of Lamentations, like in part you're going to do. And people came out of the woodwork just saying, this is so incredibly helpful. And what was helpful for me personally became transformative for others. And the question that people began asking me was, have you put anything like this in writing so that I could explore this further? And after multiple people asked, I thought, you know what? This is worthy of a writing project. Although the first time I pitched it to a couple people, they were like, lament? And I said, yes, let me tell you, this is a really helpful but neglected language. And by God's grace, it has been wonderful to see the way that Christians are beginning to discover this very important language.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Mark. We're looking forward so much to going through your book. And thank you for these interviews. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, Nathan. I hope it's a great study for you and your church, and that you'll discover the same kind of grace that I have discovered along the way.